Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the cutest couple that I have ever seen, the Kinsey. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Teaching with Alexa. Alexa Baroda here. I can't wait to share this lesson with you today, how I incorporate Valentine's Day and Black History Month together. I am currently using this lesson with my 11th graders. It can be used for middle school, high school, in more than one content area. I hope you like it, and if you do, take it. It's free. I'm happy to share it with you. Let's get started. I could go about showing you this lesson in a variety of ways. I think that the easiest way will be just for you to look at my screen and I kind of take you through it and what I do. But before I do that, I just want to point out the This Is Love podcast. This podcast is so sweet in terms of, it's just a very feel-good podcast. If you want to listen to something to kind of boost your mood, boost your positivity, this is a really great podcast to listen to. It is where I spotted the episode, The Kinseys. I'm actually not going to lie, I didn't come across it. I heard about it, I listened to it, and then I kind of got sucked into this podcast. When you just think of love in general, there are some really great feel-good stories to listen to on your drive to work, or if you ever need a little boost. Some of their episodes even talk about the relationship between animals. The one about wolves, I can't think of the episode right now, but the one about wolves is a real tearjerker. I was not expecting it to go where it went. So yeah, highly suggest this podcast if you like today's lesson and want more love stories. Episode 26 is with Bernard and Shirley Kinsey, a really cute couple who have done big things in life. They are worth talking about. You will both fall in love with them and also really appreciate them and everything that they have done. So in short, in summary, before I take you along with me, just want to say that the episode is 32 minutes long, so plan ahead for that. In addition to the way that the This Is Love podcast showcases their love connection, it equally shows us, teaches us, the events that took place in how they came about appreciating and investigating their own African American culture, history, and the events that took place that led them to open this very famous exhibition, the Kinsey collection, which, let's just jump right into it. I will show you right now. My lesson will usually take about an hour. I started off with a journal entry such as what makes a good love story. I noticed both resistance and excitement in their responses, but no matter where it goes, it always initiates a really good conversation to put us in a good place for the podcast they're about to listen to. Before listening to the podcast, I either like to share a piece of artwork that the couple refers to in their interview, or I like to allow students time to navigate their gallery website. I always give them a question to think about during their search. Their main objectives are to listen. I like to have them listen as a whole class. They share notes on Padlet based on a question I like to give them. In this case, it's going to be about the significance of their relationship. And then at the very end, after we have discussed their Padlet notes and all of that, I like to ask them to summarize the love story of the Kinseys in a journal entry as a final assessment. It is a lot of fun to read their Padlet notes. I let them upload memes, GIFs, just whatever they want, as long as it represents what they have just listened to, and it just gets the best discussions going. It's a very feel-good lesson that incorporates history and appreciation for African American culture, especially for considering all of the stories that have never been told. Additionally, it inspires us to look into our own families and our own history. You can really do a lot with how you want to apply this. If I felt like my students needed more of a visual, I would show them video footage of the Kinseys. I linked some of those in the description box. My favorite one being linked above. It is a podcast video interview with the Kinseys. I would never show the entire 45-minute interview, but I would show them clips depending on what the overall message to them I'm sending is. Thank you for watching. If you like this episode, please go ahead and give it a like, subscribe, Give it a comment, let me know, and I'll create more videos like this one. Also, I would love if you commented, what do you like to do with your students on Valentine's Day? I also have another activity. It doesn't incorporate Black History Month, but it is one that I love. Please feel free to share, and we can learn from each other. I'll see you next time. Bye.
I always want to know where we came from. We all want to know that. There's a big deal on Ancestry.com now, and I'm doing our DNA and finding out who we are. And that's what the Kinsey Collection strives to get people to do.